Have you ever found yourself staring at an XML file, wondering how to extract all the child nodes? It can be a bit tricky, right? If that's you, then you're in the right place. Today we're diving into how to fetch all the child nodes of an XML using Python. I totally get it. Working with XML can feel overwhelming, especially when you just want to pull out specific data. You're not alone in this struggle. Many people face similar challenges when dealing with XML files. Here's the specific situation we're looking at. One user recently asked, "How do I pull all the child nodes of the country element in my XML file?" They provided an example XML structure and wanted to know how to get the output as a list of child node names. Sound familiar? Let's tackle this together. So what do we need to do? To extract child nodes from an XML file in Python, we typically use libraries like Elementary or LXML. These tools make it easier to navigate through the XML structure and retrieve the data you need. And stick around. I have a handy tip at the end that will make working with XML in Python even easier. To begin fetching all the child nodes of the country element in the XML, the user should first import the necessary library. In this case, we will use the elementary module from the xml.etree package. Next, the user needs to parse the XML file. This can be done by using the parse method from the elementary module, which reads the XML file and creates an element tree object. Now the user should find the country element within the XML structure. This can be achieved by accessing the root and using the find method to locate the country tag. After locating the country element, the user can retrieve all its child nodes. This can be done by using a list comprehension to iterate over the country element's children and extract their tags. Finally, the user can print the list of child node tags to see the output. This will display the desired result, which includes rank, year, GDP, and neighbor. Fun fact, XML stands for Extensible Markup Language, and it was designed to store and transport data. It's like the Swiss Army knife of data formats. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative solution provided by a user involves using the xml.etree.elementtree module. First, you parse your XML file and get the root element. Then you can use an XPath expression to find all child elements of the country node. This approach collects the unique tag names of those child nodes. Now, let's shift our focus to a different response. An alternative approach to fetching child nodes in XML is provided by another user. They suggest using the elementary library in Python. First, you parse the XML file and get the root element. Then, you can access the child nodes of the country element using the getChildren method. Finally, they recommend using the map function to extract the tags of these child nodes. Now, let's shift our focus to a different response. An alternative approach provided by a user involves using Python's elementary module to fetch child nodes from an XML file. They start by parsing the XML file and getting the root element. Then, they iterate through the child nodes of the root and append the tags of each child to a list. Finally, they print the list of tags. Let's take a look at another answer from another user. An alternative approach to fetching child nodes from an XML file in Python involves using various APIs designed for XML parsing. The user suggests checking out resources that provide detailed guidance on XML processing in Python. Here's that handy tip I promised. Always validate your XML files before processing them. This can save you a lot of headaches down the line. And there you have it. You now know how to fetch all the child nodes of an XML using Python. Remember, practice makes perfect. If you found this video helpful, hit that subscribe button for more tips, and don't miss our next video where we explore more XML tricks.